Hello again, chat room. That was quite a golf game. That was quite a golf game. It was an awesome run, for sure. Good time zone. For those of you just coming in, as a reminder, we're raising money all weekend for Save the Children. Save the Children is a great charity whose goal is, as you may have guessed, to save the children. We're doing what we can. We have quite a bit. We raised quite a bit so far this weekend. We're sitting at just over 4,800, and we're really close to 5K, chat room. It would be super dope if we could hit 5K before the end of the next run is over. However, just in case you're not sure what kinds of things those donations will be used for, we were talking about the big numbers earlier about like what $1,000 can do, all of that. But if we scope it in a little bit, if we zoom in, $30, for instance, can buy malaria pills for 50 children or help secure healthcare, safe shelter, and legal services for a survivor of gender-based violence. So even, if we scale it back, if we zoom in just a little bit, even something like a $30 donation or a $10 or a $1 donation, all of those things are going to help out. They're going to be there being used for everything that these kids need. So it is absolutely worth your time and money to support this charity. So how's everybody's? Well, for me, it's still morning by a little bit. But how's everybody's day been? How y'all doing so far? You excited for a whole nother 2 days? 2 days of SDAT? It feels like we've had so many already, but there's still 2 more. We've got all the rest of today going until early morning once more. I think it's going to end up being like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. again. And then tomorrow, there's even more? There's even more SDAT tomorrow? Wild stuff. So you've got time. You have time to get your donations in. You have time to buy your shirts and the merch and all of that stuff. But the sooner you get it in, the sooner we can cross the next barrier and then convince people to donate for the next milestone. So we're at 5K right now, or we're looking at trying to get to 5K. But once we get 5K, we'll probably bump it up to 5.5. And then we can try to get people to get us there. We can create a snowball of donations, chat. I believe in you all. We've already done so much, and we can keep doing better. Every little bit counts. All right, chat room. I come bearing excellent news for all of yous. I have received word that we are ready to get into Planet Diver. But first, as is tradition, we got to hear a little bit from the charity. We got to check out some bumpers from our friends. And so when we come back, it will be time for Planet Diver with Oregon Mike. I'll see y'all on the other side.
La tormenta me dio mucha tristeza porque muchas personas murieron.
So, dun fa fandom. Let's stop sorry no ma.
Children are the best hope for the future because the future is in our hands. We will be living in it and we will be changing it.
All right. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back, everybody. It is now time for us to dive right in to Planet Diver with Oregon Mike. Mike, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you very much. Before we get started, I would like to acknowledge that where I stand, where I live, work, and play, is Treaty 1 territory, the traditional homeland of the Anishinaabe, Anishinaabe, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the heart of the Red River Métis Nation. And I acknowledge with care, and I acknowledge the care and respect that these people held over the land before anyone who looked like me ever got here, and the continuing harms that colonialism does to these people. With that, we're going to go to distant planets, uninhabited ones, or at least uninhabited by intelligent life, and throw ourselves into them. Before we get started, why don't I give you a little... we'll let the game's intro scene play out.
Hey, how's it going?
So, it's all wordless. It's just got this basic little comic book setting. I love the aesthetic of this game. It's fantastic. And there's our main character.
Great, yeah.
And her apartment. And her robot companion buddy, showing her bucket list. So, typical Twitch streamer apartment. She is a live streamer. And she's going to go dive in planets, because that's on her bucket list. And she's going to record the whole thing for whatever the futuristic equivalent of YouTube is. Right. So, let's just get right into this. This is a 4-button arcade game. Time will begin... We've got 25 levels to get through. I'm doing all gold, so I need to get so I'll show you a little bit here. Every level has three goals. There's a bronze, silver, and gold. So in this one, kill 5 bats to get me the bronze. I need to kill 12 bats to get the gold. So for every level, I'm going to be going for the highest possible rating, and if I fail, I will redo the level. The levels are short, don't worry. There are 25 of them. On the first planet, there's 3 planets to go through. We're only doing the first planet this one, so we're doing Centauri, all gold. And yeah, this game it's an indie game by Fabraz. It's a lot of fun. I highly encourage you, if you like little games that you can take in small chunks, or if you just like these little 4-button arcade games, by all means. So let's get into this thing. Time will begin when the word dive appears on the screen. Let's rock. Let's rock indeed. 3, 2, 1, dive! Here we go! So we got our left and right, we move in lanes. I'm using the rainbow suit so you can see a trail behind me. I like that better for visibility. I've got the up and down buttons. The down button speeds me up, the up button slows me down. You can see on the top left, I've got 2 red bars of health, and on the top right, I've got 3 blue bars of boost, rather. The boost regenerates over time, or if I slow down. If I get hit like that, I lose a bar of red. I can regain it by picking up this star stuff, or by killing enemies, or by getting close call dodges, too. So there's lots of ways to recover health. The music is amazing, and I will leave it at that, but I will be enjoying it throughout. All 3 planets have their own soundtrack, but they're all quite good. There is a slight, you might notice a slight delay when I hit things, so once I've accomplished the goal of the level, whatever it is, I will stop trying to attack things, and we'll go straight to the next level. I now have to break evade rocks. So break evade is what happens when I press the up key, it does that. So I've got a break evade 6 rocks. I can actually break those rocks by charging into them. You'll also notice a slight delay when I hit the boost. That means that though I travel faster when I'm boosting, it's not actually faster to continually boost, it's about the same speed. So long as I keep my speed at 3, you can see the, you can see the speed meter just below my boost, and the distance, oh, that doesn't count as a break evade if I hit a bat. There we go. And it handily gives me a speedrun timer in the bottom left, or bottom right, too. And there's that. So if you want to do IL runs, they're also quite fun. I have to collect star stuff. So this star stuff that we find, it works as the in-game currency for buying like fancy suits and better upgrades for Buddy, your robot companion. So you can see I'm not collecting 1 every time I hit a star stuff, but 3. The amount of star stuff you get every time you hit one is multiplied by your speed. So I'm going at speed 3, I get 3 star stuff every time I pick one up. It also means it heals me slightly more. The game is really curious for its ability to make Daredevil play much more, almost a factor of the game. So as you get hurt, you obviously want to regenerate that health. Well, you regenerate more health by going faster. So, and by dodging, getting close calls and running into things. So it actually encourages Daredevil play the more dangerous the situation is, which is a really interesting mechanic. Oh, I didn't see that bat there. This one I have to dive really fast, so I have to keep my average speed at 3. And yes, the rocks do take out the bats. The level hazards do present a problem for the life forms already here. There we go. And we're done that one. Next! This is a survival level. There's a bunch of these throughout the game. You can keep going forever on these. I need to reach, in this case, 7,000 meters to get the gold. Only need to reach 4,000 for the bronze, which presents an interesting thing at any percent, because once I hit the bronze, I just crash and try to end the level as quick as I can. So yeah, this is the game. This is the basic game, but the levels go by so quick and they're so varied in their goals that it keeps itself interesting. The later
definitely seems really neat.
Oh yeah, it's lots of fun. Later planets. The 2 later planets are Alpha Calypso, which is an oceanic planet, and Alpha Loci, which is full of gravitational tricks, and it's actually a comet, supposedly. Okay, we've passed the bronze level. We've got to go to 5,500 for silver. Ow! I could have sworn I hit the button, and in fact, spider in my way there. Those spiders, the spider webbing, if it hits me and I'm not charging, it will slow me right down to 1 and prevent me from moving left and right for a bit. usually charge when I approach the spiders just to make sure I don't get webbed. We'll see a lot more spiders later. If you have any issues with arachnophobia, just be warned, there are spiders. And this time I actually have to click the I'm done button, and that gives us the gold. Moving on. Hug the wall at speed 3. So I have to hug the wall for 30 seconds at speed 3. So the little thing that's orbiting around me, that's Buddy. That's our unnamed diver's robot companion. Buddy and Ms. Diver, which is canonically her last name, incidentally. Buddy and Ms. Diver have a little sassy conversation before every level. It can be turned off, and for speedrun purposes it is. And also, you know, to leave some mystery for those people who might want to play it. Buddy is upgradable with various different upgrades. I've got Vanilla Buddy on right now. All the upgrades are a pro and a con, as you'll see right here. So we've got Kill with Buddy right now. Buddy has this little this little shotgun boost, but my normal boost doesn't do any damage now. So if I run into a bat while I'm boosting, I will get hurt. Doesn't seem fair, but here we are. One of my favorite mods to throw on, my favorite Buddy mods to throw on is the Overdrive mod. If we have time at the end of the run, I might show it off. It puts you in permanent attack mode, constantly at speed 3. The downsides being you can't slow down.
Is 3 the highest speed you can get?
Yeah. 3 is as good as it gets.
Makes sense, makes sense.
This is another survival level, but this will take us into the next biome. Each planet has 3 different biomes to go through. So this one's got the canyon, which is where we're in now, and then we go into the volcano, and then we get to the spider's nest later. So we will be seeing more spiders.
Nifty. Well, while we're surviving in this survival mission, I suppose if I have time, I can let the people know about what we've got going on for polls and targets and things. If that's
Absolutely,
all right.
This is a perfect time for it. These survival missions are the longest ones, so...
Excellent. All right, chat. Well, as mentioned previously, we are raising money for Save the Children, and we have a couple of bid wars and a couple of targets coming up that y'all can toss some money towards if you would like. The first bid war is the pizza toppings. We're the top 2 from this list are going to advance and be put on the actual pizza. Pepperoni is currently in the lead, followed by pineapple and sausage. So if you would like to change what is going on for the pizza, you can donate to that. There's also an as of yet undonated to bid war for which character we're gonna have in Mario Party. So you definitely want to get something in for that if you would like Wario to be the playable character, and you do, surely, because that's what I would choose. Then go ahead and get those donations in.
I'm assuming Waluigi is not an option.
No, unfortunately not. We currently have Yoshi, Luigi, Peach, DK, and Wario. So obviously, I would also be choosing Waluigi if possible. But for breakers like us, Wario might be the closest.
It's as good as it gets, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're now into the volcano biome here. So you can see we've got these jets of flame shooting out the sides. This level is do not get hit, so if I take damage, I have to reset. I didn't, thankfully. We also have a new form of bat, the Chaser Bat. Now we have to kill them. So they line up behind us and then dive down at us like this. Then dodge past them. Oop. There's a little cooldown on them. If I don't time my attacks right, there's a little cooldown on them. When there's so many of these guys, it can be complicated. Ah, there we go. I missed him, and he crashed into a wall. Those falling fireballs, I can dodge like I did with the... I didn't get enough. Retry. I can dodge them like I dodged the rocks in the first section, but I can't attack them. Like, I can't break them the same way I was breaking rocks earlier, because, you know, it's just fireballs. And they do explode after a while, so if I'm near them when they blow up, it hurts. Come on, you beggars. Where are you? They're hanging back, darn it. Those flame jets do kill bats, as do the walls, especially the chasers. They will run into the walls. Like that one. There we go. Got my 12 this time. Not normally one that gives me any trouble. Don't kill bats this time, so I've got to avoid them all. And this is the first level where we'll see the lava flow. Now, of course, you saw a couple bats get killed there. It doesn't care if bats get killed, so long as I'm not the one to do it. The game controls with both the arrow keys and WASD. I use both, like literally use both. I have my finger on the S key for the dive. There's the lava flow, and I use the left and right and up on my right hand. I just find that's easier for me to do. It also means I can speed over, because you can't hold the button to shift lanes. You have to push it individually. We have to combo kill enemies for this one, so we have to actually hit them in groups. We're not going to get any off that one, so get out. The chaser bats can be handy for this, but towards the end there's going to be a spot where I can hit 5 at a time, generally. There's 4. Ah, I missed! That's okay, there's going to be one more chance. One, 2, 3, 4, 5! There we go. It's a fairly short level. A lot of these are fairly short. Which can mean some of these goals are actually very tricky to get before you reach the end. There are some. There's a level in Alpha Calypso in the second planet, which can be literally impossible. Before the ending, it won't spawn enough enemies, which is frustrating. Well, I mean, impossible to get the gold. So I have to kill with lava here. The lava flow will follow me, like you see there. Killing with lava is easy, just let stuff live, the lava flow will take care of them for me. When the lava flow gets that close, I can't slow down, and in fact, if I hit a wall, I'll end up in the lava and take extra damage, and at this point be killed. Ah! Come on. There we go. Alright, next one. Stay hurt. Well, in order to stay hurt, I have to get hurt, so there's the lava flow, thank you. Charge into it. I don't want to heal. I've got to stay hurt for 30 seconds. And since it's 30 seconds, you can, of course, make this level easier by going slower. Because it's not counting how fast you're going, but there's enough time that I can do it fast. That's the main thing about speedrunning. It's a very simple game. The main thing is the individual level strategies for like how to accomplish the goals as quickly as you can. There we go. And I don't need to stay hurt any longer. As quickly and safely and reliably. There we are. Now we have dive really fast. So we've got a buddy mod on this time. This, you can see the scrolling is going much more quickly. This gives us up to speed 4, but it takes away speed 1. So, I mean, that's a trade-off. Oh, hit a wall.
Extra daredevil time.
Sorry?
I said it's extra daredevil time.
Yep. Sometimes that happens. Of course, the problem with being in daredevil mode is that your boost doesn't recover as quickly, right? So your boost, or rather, it recovers at the same amount of time, but it takes more distance to cover that same time because you're going faster. Ah! Getting chased here. The game does not want me to complete this one. There we go, we're out. Level 16! Another survival level, another new biome, so we're gonna go from the volcano to the spider nest. If this game interests you, like I said, it's on itch and Steam. I highly recommend it. It's lots of fun. Oh, whoa! Sometimes you hit a wall.
Okay. Well, while we're surviving, I have some exciting news for chat. Actually, I have just been informed, chat, that in addition to the prizes that we have already mentioned, such as getting a shirt from the merch store, a keyboard, or one of the Steel Stick modded N64 controllers, there is now a brand new prize that is specifically for donations that come in today and tomorrow, so the last 2 days of SDAT. $5 minimum, but you need to get them in today and tomorrow. And the prize is a brand new JBL Tune 510 Bluetooth wireless on-ear headphone set. So if you're looking for some new headphones, some new good high quality headphones, $5 is all you need to donate to get entered into the running for those.
Sounds like a good prize. Anyway, we're here in the
I would love to
spider's
pay
nest.
$5 for headphones.
We're here in the spider's nest. There's lots more spiders. The green spiders run down the wall, and they do kind of match speed. They stop to shoot, which means they'll match speed with me going down. But when they shoot, if I'm going fast, I can get past them. There we go. I am finished. Next. So now we're going to spend the rest of the time in the spider's lair. Break the web. So these big web barriers that show up, discharge through them, and I can hit them twice by shifting just as I hit them. Now there's a little pattern to it. I want to slow down a bit once in a while because it is faster. I don't always want to go top speed here. It's faster to just go a little more slowly and not get webbed up. Ah, my goodness. Come on. The webs don't hurt, but they do slow me down. Oh, shoot. Try again. So usually this one I go to speed 2 instead of speed 3, and then... So these big green things on the walls, those are spider eggs, and they're actually bouncy. So if I hit them, if I run into them, they just bounce me. They don't hurt. I can destroy them by charging through them. Whoops! And I'm, of course, pointed straight at it. Straight at a wall. Spider's nest tends to be pretty narrow, with lots of like mid-lane obstacles. Now I have to destroy the eggs, so we do actually have to break those bouncy eggs. And again, the game does not care that if something else breaks them, it doesn't matter. I have to be the one to destroy them. This is a level that can actually be very difficult or even impossible to get to gold simply by random layout. The levels are procedurally generated, so every time you go into a level it's slightly different, or completely different. But also because the green spiders, as you just saw there, will break the eggs as they go climbing down the wall. Like that. I meant to hit the dash button there. Okay, there's our 18. Okay, we're clear. Just in time. Kill the spiders mid-jump. So I'm gonna go slow on this one. So those green spiders, when they hit a place they can't continue, they'll jump across to the other side. And they will crash when they hit the other side, in fact. So I have to kill them on their way across. Like so! I need to get, I think it's 8 for the gold. There's an egg there, it's impossible to get. Come on, there we go. Oh! I don't want to get webbed, because then I'll just keep falling past them. Well, I don't want to get webbed for any number of reasons, but yeah, that's... sure, go into the tight spot. Oh! You're not supposed to be able to move across the wall like that. Sometimes it's worth taking a hit, sometimes it's not. Oh, I didn't even see you there. 2 more. So I grew up playing, I mean, obviously not games like this specifically, but games of this nature. We've got our 8. We'll go quick. Very simple in concept. Very easy to play and replay. I grew up in the 80s. Back in the day.
In the long, long ago.
Yeah. When dinosaurs roamed the earth. Now we have to destroy rocks. There's rocks. Let's destroy them. Also tell what's going on by some audio cues, like if you don't have time to look over the GUI. That little hissing sound says that my boost has been recovered. There we go. There's a sound cue too that marks when when you've restored a hit point. Which is important. There's a mod that gives you 3 hit points and 4 levels of boost, but it erases your GUI. So you can't see anything, so you have to learn those sounds. Another survival level. We're going to survive to the bottom of the spider's nest. We're not going to change biome this time. It's just a very narrow... Oops. Didn't quite time my dive there.
Yeah, this one looks like it's going to be tough. So I will give you some time to focus and yap at chat about the other cool things we have coming up today, potentially. With your help, chat, we have 2 additional target goals that we can meet. The first one, which is going to be coming up in like 3.5 hours from now, we've got a Sonic Adventure 2 battle run, and we have an open target for upgrade to lifelike hedgehogs. Now, everything I've heard about this says that this is going to be hilarious, so we should absolutely be aiming for that. We're currently sitting at 0 out of $250 though, so we need your help, chat. We need your help to make lifelike hedgehogs happen in SA2B. The other one that we have open at the moment is going to happen way later today during the Super Metroid run, and it is to make CJ escape from Ridley. And that one is, we're currently also sitting at 0 there, out of $300. So we can make CJ do funny things playing Metroid. That's always worth donating for. And we can put realistic hedgehogs, lifelike hedgehogs in SA2B. So both of these are definitely worth your time, and obviously the charity is worth the donation. So get some stuff in there. Give us a little bit of extra funny times during SDAT 2025, y'all.
Sounds good. Also, you'll note, like I said, the faster I go, the more currency I collect. So how about the faster we go, the more currency we get for SDAT?
That seems like a good plan to me. You hear that, chat room?
All right, now we're on to 22. Close calls. So what it wants is me to dodge things. Oh, I missed one there. That's all right. Got lots of opportunity in this one, because it's going to throw rocks at me. And it counts any dodge of a rock as a close call, even if it doesn't say close, or nice, or cool. I can also do that on the webbing, and apparently get shot by the second one. Yeah, the speedrun is unfortunately a lot of, let's get the goal first and then just worry about finishing the level. So it's... But the first planet actually does a really good job of teaching you how the mechanics of the game work. Like, the first level is very simple, kill bats, and then it's, then you're talking like, okay, here's how the star stuff works, here's how the accelerator works, here's, 23, our last buddy mod for the run, this is the magnet. The magnet attracts stardust, which is cool. But it also means the downside is the stardust doesn't heal us anymore. So if I get hit, I have to heal by crushing things. Also notice it's following behind me. It doesn't catch up to me very well. I need to find a way to slow down, or preferably without getting smacked in the face. If you're trying to grind for new costumes or things like that, the magnet is very helpful. Go onto a level with lots of star stuff and just grab huge swaths of it.
Aside from cosmetic things like the rainbow trail you have on now, do they give you any kind of gameplay benefit, the other costumes?
No, the only benefit is, or the only change is buddy mods. Hey, here we've got the long level. Kill the boss. We're at the spider's lair. We've got a short introductory segment here where we're going to get webbed up because, I don't know, I'm not very good. And then we've got Mama Spider back there. The do not get hit allows us one level of, like, we can get hit once. Mama Spider's going to hide out back there for about another 30 seconds, and then she's going to show up. This game allows us, this particular level allows us a little leeway on the do not get hit because there's a glitch that can happen when Mama Spider pops in. Her hitbox can appear invisibly, which means that you just get hit. So, as an effort to make the game not extremely frustrating, rather than fix that glitch, which apparently they couldn't figure out what the problem was and couldn't fix the glitch, they just gave you some leeway on the hit goal. Where are you, Mama? Here she comes. There she is. So I want to stay in this lane with the trail pointed right at her eye. She's going to spit webs. They can't hit me here. The ones on the side are going to web at me too, and then she's going to do this. That's the main way of getting hurt. I don't care which eye it's pointed at, I just don't want to be straight in front of her. And then she's going to dive this way, and I don't have to get hit by her legs, but I bop her in the thorax and do that twice, and I win. If I get webbed at any point, she's going to immediately go to lasering. So I'm going to try not to have that happen. That laser is wider than it looks, so you've got to be a little careful with it. Here she comes. Pop, and there she goes. And that's the giant spider. So the 24th level of every planet is a boss. And the bosses are pretty cool. And then you get this, if you got the magnet there, you get a whole lot of gold. And then finally, we have a long tour. Big survival level, 10,000 meters. We start in the canyon, and it will randomly send us to new biomes. So this is the final level of Centauri.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Does it can it take you back? So like obviously we're starting in Canyon,
Yeah.
and if it put us in Spider's Nest, for instance, could we then go back to Canyon later?
Yeah, you can absolutely loop back. Sometimes
That's cool.
Enemies will travel between places. Like you'll get the canyon, but with the chasing bats, or you'll get the wandering spiders in there as well. You won't get you won't get spiders in the volcano because there's the firewalls just burn them. So I don't know why I just automatically grab star stuff. It's not needed. I've bought everything and I've got ridiculous. But let's see, we're back in the canyon now. Probably see some spiders. Yeah,
I definitely understand the draw of pick up the shiny thing though.
Yeah. It's also because it recovers. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of chasers.
Ooh.
Thank you, rocks from behind. Yeah. Because the star stuff also recovers my health, there's also an incentive to get that. So we're past the bronze. We're into the volcano.
Onward to silver.
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2.
Well, I have some extra good news as far as going fast goes, chat room. We received a $50 donation from the man, the myth, the legend, CJ himself, for $50, chat. $50. And it says, let's make day 6 our best day yet. There's a new pizza poll. Potato will like it. It's tarot related. Potato, you're gonna need to confirm whether this is or is not something that you enjoy. But there is apparently extra sauce now for the the SDAT pizza, and this was donated towards Wild Magic. I have no idea what that means, but this also went towards making CJ escape from Ridley. So you heard it here first, folks. CJ wants to escape from Ridley. You can help him get there with just $250 more towards that goal.
So I did take a death there, unfortunately. Buddy's also got an emergency teleporter, which is how you get out. So you're not actually dying. Just if you get badly enough hurt, you just warps you out. I should also say time is when I cross the finish line on this level. So, but yeah, sometimes they catch up with me, and I couldn't get out of a nasty situation there. Or I could have, I just didn't play it properly, but that's beside the point. Let's just pretend it was bad luck.
It was bad luck, as far as I can see.
Oh, I got a bunch of chasers again. I'm very curious as to how one escapes from Ridley.
Same. I want to see that happen. And in addition to that, I can. It is my pleasure ? To let chat know exactly what this wild magic poll is for the pizza. It looks like we have some options that are all connected to tarot cards, not tarot the root with tarot the cards. So currently, extra sauce parentheses the lovers is in first place with $50, but we also have well done, which is the emperor, barbecue sauce, which is the Texan. Everybody loves the Texan. One of my favorite tarot cards for sure. Extra cheese, which is the chariot, and onions, which is the fool. So if you have, I don't really know what this is, but if y'all want to get the Texan up there for your favorite tarot card for this pizza, you know where to go.
You guys come nice. Okay, they might chase me down here, so yeah. Sometimes the chasers will follow you from biome to biome. They didn't this time.
Oh, they can chase you between transitions?
Sometimes. I don't think they're supposed to.
Gotcha.
Oh. Almost there. Almost there! There we go, time!
GG!
Thank you. Alright, and here's a closing little cutscene. And there we go. And that is the Centauri All Gold. And if I hadn't already got it, it would give me a special suit for having completed Centauri All Gold. Yeah. And that's Planet Diver. So I again highly recommend. You can find it on itch and on Steam. It's the maker's Fabraz, Fabraz, and it's a lot of fun. It's the conversations between Buddy and Ms. Diver are quite funny. It's stylish. It's simple. It's easy to learn. It's fun to pick up and play. Often, if I've got 5 minutes and I've got nothing to do, I'll just throw on a couple levels and practice. And yeah, so it's a good time. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who runs it, and I think this is the first time this has ever appeared in a marathon, so...
Awesome. Well, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Where can the people find you if they want to see more of this and some older RPG style games?
I'm on Twitch at Organ Mike, and I am also on YouTube at Organ Mike, and that's pretty much it. I don't do the socials media. So I do music, I do old RPGs, I do this. Sometimes I speedrun old RPGs, I do theory crafting for it, I love routing stuff, and if there's anything you're interested in, pop by, give me a hello. I haven't been on stream for 2 weeks because, as my name suggests, I'm a musician, and I just transitioned immediately from a big gig to illness, so I'm recovering from that.
Oh, yeah. A double whammy.
Yeah, after the last show on my way home, I was sick. It was not that, but fortunately, it was after the last show.
Yes, that is good.
Yeah.
All right.
And then,
well,
yeah.
thanks. Yes, thanks again for the run. It was excellent. This the music is awesome. This game looks really cool, and I hope that more people pick it up in the future.
Yeah, it'd be great. Thanks.
All right, chat room. Yeah, thank you for running. We are going to hop over to a break. We're going to hear from the charity, see a couple bumpers from our friends. And when we come back, we will be getting ready for the next run here, which is going to be the classic Sonic trilogy with Argic and Huds. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you on the other side.